Now, let's get back to our favourite subject, which is how ridiculous the media is. They are so humorless that they can't laugh at the Arnold Palmer shower joke. They don't even have the ability to understand why the McDonald's thing with Trump was so awesome. They have lost the plot.
The McDonald's thing was gold. It was as gold as those golden arches. Look, they all do campaign stops like this. This is not a Trump invention. It was just a very clever choice and perfectly timed, and has the added benefit of being a zinger to her because she claimed that she worked there for a stint, and her story's been all over the board on it. You know, she originally claimed she worked there while a student to help put herself through school, and then the Free Beacon disproved that. She did not need help being put through school, notwithstanding her middle-class background. Her mother put her through school just fine. She was a PhD at one of the most elite universities in the country. They had plenty of money for college, and she had to change her story. As she hasn't been able to say exactly which branch she worked at, like which specific McDonald's. She's never been asked to really describe it and so on. So there are some questions around this, which the Free Beacon's been doing a great job reporting on. So it's got all of those great things built into it. Trump goes in there, doesn't change a thing about himself. He wears his French cuff shirts with his cufflinks, his suit pants, and his suspenders. He's Donald Trump. Let's go. And starts serving up the fries, making conversation, mocks Kamala. It's, you know, exactly what you would expect of Trump. Cue the media meltdown that calls this burgerism compared to Trump's birtherism, because they say he falsely claimed she didn't work at McDonald's with no evidence. He claimed she didn't work at McDonald's. Same as he falsely claimed Barack Obama wasn't born in the United States when he was running for president the first time. So it's burgerism now. Then you have Newsweek come out and point out that this McDonald's was cited for uncleanliness in the past. This is a dirty McDonald's. Of course, what other kind of McDonald's would have Donald Trump? You've got another headline out today talking about how this was not sanctioned by corporate McDonald's, and Trump didn't have specific permission to serve fries, but he did it anyway. Paul, these are actual journalists who spent time figuring out, did you say he could do the fries? Was that from corporate? Did corporate know he was? Like, would you please get a life? The man went into the McDonald's. The franchise owner said it was fine. We all had a laugh, and now we're laughing at you because you're such pathetic people. And the reason they went in a full meltdown over this is because that's how effective it was. Even they could see this is dangerous. He's charming. Americans will love it, and it makes her look terrible.
Now, be it by accident, luck, or strategy, Trump is doing the perfect thing to counterbalance to this darkness that's being presented in the closing arguments. He literally is smiling while handing out fast food. He's paying for people's groceries. He's going to the football. He's laughing. He's doing podcasts with wrestlers. He's doing town halls with voters. This does not look like the man who is about to be the second coming of the devil.
You're exactly right, because I think his internal polls are showing him something that we haven't seen. They're always ahead of the public polling by a few days and sometimes longer. And I think Trump has a very good instinct. I think Trump thinks he's going to win. And I mean, at this point, you can see why he thinks that. And just look at the way the campaigns are running. You can kind of tell which one thinks it's winning and which one thinks it's losing. Right now, Trump is having fun. He's out there doing the McDonald's, slinging the fries, making nice with the passersby, going to the Pittsburgh Steelers, being welcomed like hero, cracking the, R-rated jokes about the size of Arnold Palmer's, you know what? I think he was trying to pay him a compliment. He was trying to pay him a compliment. And Kamala Harris is out there increasing the level of anger in her delivery, lying about Trump, trying to say he said he'd sick the American military on people who don't vote for him. Total lie. That's not what he said at all. And she keeps running with it, changing her entire strategy, going from the basement campaign where she talks to no one to going on Fox News, doing a CNN on town hall on CNN, going on NBC News, which happens tomorrow. She's in a mad dash to do something that will change the trajectory. She's got everyone out there. Now Doug Emhoff is everywhere. Tim Walz is everywhere. You can tell, given the levels of anger that are permeating and the change in strategy, which campaign is flailing and which campaign feels it's right on course. And let's not forget, Trump's done this before. He's done this before twice. So he's got some experience to draw on. And I just think the country is in a good mood when it comes to him, his name, and his affect. And her world media tour has made them take, if they took a first look, a hard second look, and it didn't go well.
We love you, Megyn. Her show, The Megyn Kelly Show, can be heard live on SiriusXM, on podcast, or, of course, on YouTube. We'll see you next week.
Oh, always a pleasure, Paul. See you next week.